Hello, everyone, and welcome to my class. I'm Miss Jordan. I am recording this for all the students that couldn't be in my live orientation this morning, Monday, August 24th, 2020. You'll notice when you come into class, a board similar to this, and it says complete the audio setup. And you can do that by, in Blackboard, there's at the top a little microphone with a starburst. And if you click on that, and follow the directions, it'll take it through so you can be sure that you can hear me and I can hear you. And if you have any trouble during class hearing me or being heard, please do the audio setup wizard even in the middle of class. You'll always need a pencil, a journal, or notebook to write notes. Your textbook or something open if we're doing a reading in class that day. And be ready to participate. I love to have kids get on the mic. I definitely expect you to use polling tools and do whiteboard activities. This class is for you. It's going to be filled with activities for you to do. It's not going to be a lot of me sitting up here talking. Today is different, but most of the time it's going to be you, the students, doing most of the work and me just sitting back and kind of guiding you, helping you. Today's topic is going to be orientation, and I've got a hyperlink right here that says click to go to orientation scavenger hunt. So if you click control and click on it at the same time, it should open that up for you. Give it a minute, and there it is. Okay, and it'll be helpful if you fill this out as we go along, but I'm going to move this off to the side because I want to focus right here. Today's agenda, we're going to go over Blackboard basics, best practices for success, important dates and course elements, and expectations and icebreaker activity. We won't be able to do the icebreaker activity like we did in class with the breakout rooms, but you'll get to do it on part of your survey. So I still get a chance to know you. Class expectations, Bobcats, be respectful. That is the topmost thing. I do not tolerate any disrespect. Organized, it's very helpful if you're organized. Be a participant, again, talking about when you're coming to class, you're coming here to participate, you're coming here to learn. It's your education, you're kind of in charge of that. And how much you get out of my course is how much you put into it. Come prepared. If there was an assignment due or reading due, I expect that you already have that done so that you're ready to discuss and participate as expected. That you're attentive, that you're not off playing a video game or distracted in any way. You need to be engaged in class, and I need your full and undivided attention. Thought-provoking. I love people that think out of the box and have new ideas. So today's TEKS are English 1, 1A, and today's ELPs are 2D. And today's objective is that by the end of class, I, meaning you, the student, will understand class expectations and have knowledge how to use the Blackboard and locate important elements in the course. Some of the hot topic questions we're going to have are, where do you find your CC recordings? That's important if you have to miss a live class. Where do you find the materials you need to do your assignments? And where can you find out if you're missing an assignment? So let's get started. Again, each day you need to do the audio setup wizard, or if you experience any difficulties, and this is what it looks like. So here's where my picture would normally be. I'm recording this in Zoom right now, but if we were in the Blackboard, my picture would be right where this black is, and there's that little mic with the starburst. Again, here's that link to your scavenger hunt if you have not already clicked on it. The slideshow will be attached to this orientation video, and you can just download the slides and click on it. If we were in a live class, I would put the link in the chat. Okay. And since we can't do an audio setup wizard right here, right now, we won't do the green check or red X. Those are polling tools. If you'll notice here, underneath your name, there's an emoji where you can put emotions like clapping, thumbs up, There's a person here that it has a person with the time. That means, oh, I had to step away from my computer to go to the restroom. You don't have to tell me if you've got to step away. Try to make your breaks, though, short, because again, what you put in is what you're going to get out. And the more you're away, you're not putting in. But just to let me know, hey, don't dock me. I stepped away from my computer a little bit. I'll be right back. You put on that person. When you come back, please remember to click it again so that I know that you're back with us. And you can raise your hand. That's for asking questions, volunteering, adding something to the discussion. And then we have polling tools. Sometimes there'll be a green check or a red X. Sometimes I'll change them to A, B, C, D, E. So depending on what we're doing. Class expectations, all chats in the chat. I love leaving the chat open because I want that discussion. But if it gets off topic, I will close it down. And I usually only give one warning and then it's off. Be respectful again, especially to the teacher, other students. I do not tolerate disrespect. I like to have fun and play around, but that is one thing I'm very serious about. You participate in class conversations and activities. This is your class. What you put in is what you're going to get out. So that being said, you need to be on time. You need to be prepared. If you're going to be late or need to miss a class, then you need to be sure that you go back and you watch the portion that you missed, or if you missed the whole thing, that you go back and you watch that, and we'll get into how you can do that. You use the whiteboard tools appropriately. And we'll talk a little bit more about whiteboard tools here in just a second. And you're communicating with your teacher. I love for you to get on the mic. I hope that soon you'll feel comfortable getting on the mic with me and sharing your thoughts and ideas verbally. But yes, in the chat or private chat it to me, especially if I've had to shut down the chat. Remember that you're somebody. And I'll go over this poster a little bit more. So if we were in Blackboard right now, I'd have you give me a green check or a red X if you understand the class expectations. All right, quick review. Raise your hand. Okay, so again, that little symbol is the raise your hand, like you're raising your hand in class in traditional school. Using the emoticon button gives me your thumbs up, thumbs down. If you're excited, happy, sad, it even has an angry face. And it has applause. So if you really like something or someone gives a presentation, I expect you to give a little applause after their presentation. Use your polling tool buttons, like I said, for the green checks or the red X's, and sometimes they might be A, B, C, D, or E, especially with our morning warm-up question. We didn't have one today because this is a little different. Now, whiteboard tools. Okay, so when you have the ability, and you won't always have the ability to use the whiteboard tools, but when I give you that, it is a privilege. So please use them correctly. This top one allows you to select items. The starburst thing, you can actually change that. You can change it to pointing and other things. You can use a pen to underline things or highlight things. You can also have where you can type in texts. You can put in a shape. It can be an empty shape tool. You can draw a line, add a screen capture, and use your clip art tool where you can post a picture from either your computer or the web. You're about to meet a friend of mine here in just a second, I'm afraid. Okay, let's get, this is a perfect time for me. I know you know, okay. So I'm Miss Jordan. I graduated from Tarleton State University with a BA in English and a minor in education. I have been in education for 17 years. This is my 7th year teaching, my 2nd year teaching virtually, and my 1st year here at TIVA. I'm married to my husband, and we've been married now 8 years. I'm a mom to my 18-year-old son, Nicholas. I can't believe he's 18. I have 7-year-old kitties, Pumpkin and Figaro. Figaro is sitting right here. He likes to be my sidekick, so you may see him often in class. A 3-year-old black kitty named Raven, that's my son's kitty. And then a 2-year-old snowshoe kitty named Rocky. He is my latest rescue. And usually when I rescue, I do give them away, but he just fit in so well with everybody that we decided to keep him. For fun, I like to hang out with my family, play games, watch movies, listen to music, and various craft projects. And this really down here is my educational philosophy. And it's a letter to the students. Dear students, I believe in you. I am here for you. You are capable of great things. You are respected. You are unique. You are worth it. I expect great things. I will never give up on you. I care about you. Your success is my success. We are in this together. You are the reason I am here. And that is so true. And now for some pictures. And this is a mug that one of my students gave me. Don't make me use my teacher voice. Here's some pictures of my family. This is me and Mr. Jordan on our wedding day. And here we are at the San Antonio River Walk with my son Nicholas. This was taken a few years back. This is what Nicholas looks more like now. This was taken this past spring. And this is my niece Addie with Raven. That's Nicholas's kitty. And then my cat Pumpkin, and Figaro's right here. I'll let him get on camera in just a second. He's sitting just right off to the side. And then we have Pumpkin down here, and Rocky being his younger brother self. He likes to go around annoying the others. Yes. Do you want to get on camera real quick, Figaro, for your quick little camera? This is Figaro. Oh, your face went away. Can you look at the camera? Can you look at the camera? Let me get him. Vicky, can you look at the camera? Oh, your face keeps disappearing. Okay, it's not working very well with the thing. Maybe if I hold him back here. No, it's just too dark. That's Figaro, but he's my sweetheart. You'll get to see him in class. I'm quite sure of it. Now I want to know about you. So if you're following along on the scavenger hunt, you probably already answered some questions. There is a space in there. Oops, sorry. There is a space in there for you to tell me about you. So if you will, write in a complete sentence something you want me to know about you. So just pause the video here while you do that. And when you're finished, come back and press play again. I am sure I'm going to love reading all of your comments and getting to know more about you. So let's think of some habits that would not be good to do. Finishing homework the day it's due. Go, 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 go. How many of you waited to the last minute to do something? I know some people work well under pressure, but most people do not. You're not going to get your best work if you're cramming at the last second or trying to rush to type something up at the last second. It says a day may come when I start my assignments, but it is not this day. Procrastination, bad habit. Oh, you can't see my background, but I have a poster back here that says the secret of getting ahead is getting started. So when I'm not using my fancy Tiva background, you'll be able to see that poster in the background. So the key to getting of success is getting started. Just get it done. Once it's done, you got that weight. It's not, you don't have to worry about it. And the third, always look puzzled, never ask a question. If you do not understand, please ask. If you're embarrassed to ask in front of everyone, send me a private chat, send me an email. If you have the ability to text me, or call, have your LC call, whatever. I'm very responsive to emails and whatnot. So just email me, drop me a chat. So what should you do? We talked about what you shouldn't do. Work smarter, not harder, okay? The key to improve your study skills so you get better grades without wasting time or energy. First off, you need to have a growth mindset. So mindset, we have a phonemic thing going on here. So M stands for mistakes. I can learn from my mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. I make mistakes. Biggie makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. So the main thing is learn from those mistakes so that you don't repeat them the next time you're presented with the same situation. I stands for improve. I can improve by working hard. You can. The N stands for never. I will never give up. I won't give up on you. Don't give up on me. D stands for determined. I am determined to do my best. Okay. I don't expect perfection, but what I do expect is that you're giving me your best work. S stands for self-reflection. Okay. Self-reflection will help me succeed. And it's true. You think about it. What could I have done better? What did I do really well? Let's keep doing what we did well, and what we could do better, let's do the next time. E stands for effort. I can overcome challenges with effort. So again, that whole thing of not giving up. It's going to take some work. And T stands for train. I can train my brain, and it is absolutely true. Your brain is a muscle. It changes, it can grow, it can improve. You can create more synapses and connections within your neurons. Your brain is constantly changing, especially at your age. So yes, you can train your brain. All right, so one key clue is no distractions while you're studying. So try to think of whatever space you've got to do your homework. Make sure that it's without distractions. If you cannot put your phone down and go off and I just have to look at it, then don't have it near you, okay? If it helps you to face a blank wall, then do that. I know if I'm sitting where there's a window, I'm going to be staring outside the window and looking at the birds all day and daydreaming. So I don't have my desk set up where I can stare out at a window. Use earplugs if they help you. I know some people study better with music. My son's that way. He studies better while listening to music. Some people can't tolerate it. You know how you learn best, but if it's a distraction, it needs to be put away. If your mind starts to wander, maybe take a break. Get up, take a walk, go outside, get some fresh air, come back in and try again. Eat right, exercise, and try to get enough sleep. All the study in the world will not help if your body is given out. I know it's true for me. It's true for everyone. If you're tired and you don't have the right fuel in your body, if you're hungry, you're not going to be thinking about what's going on in literature class. You're going to be thinking about, what am I going to eat for lunch? So be sure that you eat a good breakfast and you get plenty of rest. Assignments and tests are easier if you do them while the information is still fresh in your mind, okay? So if you can, and I know you'll have some classes that are somewhat back to back, but if you can, do them as soon as you can while it's still fresh on your mind. And along with that, I would say planners are awesome. I think I may talk more about this later, but planners, whether they're physical or digital, are awesome. All right, if you need help, get it early in the semester. Don't wait till the end to be like, oh no, I don't know how to do this, or I'm not sure if I did this. You can always come to office hours from 12:45 to 1:15 every Tuesday. Okay. My office number where I can be reached is 254-307-0033. And you can always reach me at my email, ljordan@tvahallsville.org. And then on that Hallsville, I just noticed there's supposed to be another L right there. Let me see if I can go ahead and put that in there. There it is. Hallsville. Oh. Put that back up there for just a second. If you need to pause the video and write it down, write it down. And then come back when you're done. So summary, eliminate distractions. Come to class every day that you possibly can. If you don't, watch the recording. Again, I'll talk here in just a minute. I'll talk about how you can do that. Take good notes, take care of your health, do your homework as soon as possible, and get up early. Warning, due dates are closer than they appear. So some important dates are teacher graded assignments. These include USA Test Prep, and they're assigned between August 24th to October 19th, and they are all due on October 30th, 2020. That's the end of our first grading period. So everything is due midnight of October 30th, 2020. Teacher graded assignments include, okay, one of these should probably have been computer graded. Okay, teacher graded assignments between October 20th and December 3rd, that's our second grading period, will be due before December 4th, 2020. Okay, that's the cutoff date for those. Then our third grading period ends on December 11th. So you have to have everything done for this semester no later than December 11th, 2020. Okay. Those items will lock after that date. So important course elements. You need to be able to find your schedule. Those are how you'll get to your Class Connect sessions. Your content, you need to know how to get to Class Connect you can also, your class content, sorry, that's where you're going to find all your assignments. Then you need to be able to know where your announcements are and your grade book so you can see your grades. So on your main welcome page, you'll notice where it says My Schedule. That is where you click to find all of your class sessions, to get to your live Class Connect sessions or live CC sessions. Once you click on your class, you have this bar at the top. So like if you're back here and you click right here where it says classes, it'll take you to a page that looks like this at the top. Okay, it'll have the class name and have all these different options. To go to the content, this is where you find all the course material for the semester. It has modules, it has assignments, assessments, anything else that you might need so that you can be successful in this course is located under content. So if you have readings, even if you didn't get a book from K-12, there are copies of those readings in the content. Very, very important announcements, okay? When you log into your course, first, before going to Class Connect, before looking at your plan, before looking at your gradebook, before doing anything else, you need to look at your announcements. I'm going to work very hard to limit the amount of emails I send you. I'm required to at least send you one per week. And that one email per week is probably going to be something about, hey, this is what we've got coming up this week. This is what you should have finished. This is what we're working on this week. And this is what's coming up. So when you log into your course, you must first check the class announcements board for any posts. I will post weekly PowerPoints on the weekly calendar. Video, supplemental materials, anything I think might be useful to help you or that's really important information will go on that announcements page. Okay, and that's on your home screen. So like as soon as you click class, you know, it has that bar at the top, but right below it is going to be announcements. So be sure to check those out. Next important, grades. This is where you get to your grade book. On that first line there, you'll see grades. If you're unsure what assignments you're missing, this is a good place to look for zeros. I will be putting in zeros in on Fridays. So late Friday evening, early Monday morning is the best time to look for those missing assignment grades. Did I miss something? Hopefully you'll follow this and get started and get ahead so that you don't have to worry about that. But just in case you miss something, this is the place to check. And if you are unhappy with your grade, don't wait till the last minute to reach out to me. I'm here to help you succeed. Let's not have a situation where we're getting to the end of a grading period and we're missing work and you're trying to turn in 20 assignments in one day. Let's not have that situation. Let's be proactive. Again, what you put in, you'll get out. So please be proactive. If you have a question about your grades, it's your responsibility to reach out to me via email, phone, text, whatever means you need and can. The class plan. Okay, this is where we get into planning and planners. Okay, this has, you can go in and look at everything that's due and what's due for the first semester. So, and I know I'm not your only class. And what really helped me when I was in college taking a lot of online classes myself was I got a physical planner. But if you want to do a digital, there are tons of digital planners out there too. Doesn't have to be expensive. You can go down to the dollar store and get one. You can print one off and write down every day when your assignments are due. And maybe if you have a digital one where you can set an alarm for, hey, this is due in 3 days, so that you have a 3-day heads up when especially for the major writing assignments, that is very helpful. All right, some cool Chrome extensions. I'm a Google Chrome person. I don't use Firefox a lot. I certainly don't use Edge a lot. My favorite web browser is Chrome. And especially if you're needing some accommodations for the classroom, this is wonderful. You can go to Speak It, and when you speak, it will type out. All right, and you'll have to go back and probably check it for punctuation, spelling, that kind of thing, because nothing's perfect. Read aloud. If you need something read to you and it isn't already provided, we try to do a lot of things that will already read to you if you have that accommodation. But if you should find something that doesn't, you can use the extension Read Aloud, and it will. Google Translate. If you are an ESL student and you're struggling to learn English, and I put out a word and you're like, I have no idea what that is, you can type the word or copy, paste the word into Google Translate, and it will pop up for you. I speak Spanish, not fluently, but I speak enough to usually get my point across. But between it and Google Translate, I love Google Translate. Use it probably at least once every day. And Bitmoji, it's just fun. If you want to create a Bitmoji, that's cool. You'll see my Bitmoji. You've already seen it a few times. I love it. Okay, now I do have a task for you to do. One of the programs that we are required to use is USA Test Prep. So again, when you get the PowerPoint, if you will hit Control and click on that link, it will take you to USA Test Prep, and it will have you log on. To log on, everybody's ID is the same. It's Tiva, T-V-A-H, all lowercase, 82. And your username is your school ID. If you do not know your student ID, then please email me and I will get that information to you. Your password is your first name with the first letter capitalized, and then the last 3 numbers of your school ID, no spaces. Okay, so for example, the user ID, TVAH82. Let's say the student's number is 1234567 and their password is Jocelyn with a capital J 678. See, the 678 came from the last 3 digits of the student ID. So if we were in the Blackboard session, we would have used the polling tool to give me a green check or a red X. You'll see that on the scavenger hunt, there is a place for you to answer this question. Let's see, I believe it's number are we on? Number 11. We're at number 11 at this point. So on number 11, tell me, yes, you were able to log in, or no, you were not. Okay. When you do take an assignment or test in USA Test Prep, you will have 3 chances to make an 80 or better. So if you take it the first time and you make a 70, yeah, that's a passing grade, but take it again and try to get that 80. All right, so I want you to pause. At this point, pause and do this task and give me an answer on the scavenger hunt, whether yes, you were able to successfully log in, or no, you weren't. You may not see any assignments in there just yet, but you should be able to log in. All right, now that y'all are back with me, we're going to move on. We can't do the next activity because we're not in Blackboard, so I'm just going to skip right through it. All right, this year at a glance. So we're going to have fun in-class activities, conversations to help us grow, so be ready to discuss. They're going to be 45-minute sessions. There's going to be a 15-minute transition time from one class to the next, so that gives you a chance to go get a drink and buy whatever, stretch your legs a bit. And Monday, general session goes by your last name. So if your last name is L through Z, you will be in my 8:30 to 9:15 class. If your last name starts with A through K, you will be in my 9:30 to 10:15 class. TEVA has an attendance policy, and I'm not going to read through all this. That's in the slide. You can read it. But from my understanding, if you do not log in by 10 a.m., your LC will be getting a robocall. So you need to log in and start your work before 10 a.m. We know that you work at your own pace, but it has been proven that students that attend live CC sessions are more successful than those that don't. So we really want to encourage you to come. I'm going to try to make it fun and very interactive for you and coach you through ELA. The next activity we really can't do because we don't have Blackboard, but you will see on the scavenger hunt, there is a place for me to get to know you more. So we have a map here with the regions of Texas. We've got High Plains, Northwest, Metroplex, Upper East, Southeast, Gulf Coast, Central Texas, South Texas, West Texas, and the Upper Rio Grande. Tell me, what region do you live? Now, we do not share any personal information. Do not give out your phone number, your address, your player information to somebody, okay? That is all confidential. We do not share that information, but just the area that you live in is cool to know. Just wait for me to get to know you better. I will tell you that I live, I'm technically in this Metroplex area, but I'm kind of really close to the Northwest and the Central Texas area. So I'm kind of in this little blob in here. Number 2, what is your favorite subject and why? And it doesn't have to be English. English wasn't always my favorite subject. Excuse me. What do you enjoy doing in your free time? What are you excited about learning? So on the scavenger hunt, I've got where you can put a short paragraph in there. Please write in complete sentences. We're in English class. And at this stage, you're young adults. You should be writing all the time your answers in complete sentences and short answers in incomplete paragraphs. So where you live, favorite subject and why, what do you enjoy doing during your free time, and what are you excited about learning in English 1? And if you'd like to post a picture, I'm a very visual person. I like to be able to put a face with a name. If you want to include a picture, that would be awesome. You do not have to. That is optional. So you can pause and do that and then come back. All right, well, we have reached the end of the orientation slide. So your assignment, so to speak, is to use what you've learned today and go check out the course. Make sure that you can locate the announcements, the grade book, coursework, your schedule, and that you can log into USA Test Prep and complete that scavenger hunt. It's going to be like your first bonus activity. I'm going to be keeping bonus points between classes, and we're going to kind of have some competition. It's going to be really cool. If you have any difficulty finding these, please email me at tvahallsville.org or call and text me at 254-307-0033 or come to my open office held every Tuesday from 12:45 to 1:15 p.m. I look forward to seeing you in class. Bye.